to fat as a primary fuel source, which the way it was designed to do, bro, when your body fat gets down and you start increasing muscle mass, that muscle requires more calories to fucking sustain. So I eat fucking way more, and I can't even gain weight, and I eat so much fucking food, bro.
I know, bro. And that's what people are saying, bro. People see me at this lean physique. So guys, I just want to say something, right? Like, I've been in the fitness industry for years now. I understand what male models do in order to get shredded for a photo shoot, right? They cut water intake at a heavy level for 2 days and then pump some sort of fructose or glucose, which is basically the same thing, into their system for them to look super jacked. All the shit that you've seen on my social media, bro, is me drinking 2-3 liters of water, my shredder gourd, fucking smoothies.
Hey, what
you know
type
why,
of water?
bro?
What type of water?
What?
Water.
Only spring water, bro. Like, look. Spring water, gentlemen.
Yeah, bro, that's another key. That's another key. Sorry for interrupting.
No, you're right, bro.
And you know what? Some guy said something about he tore a ligament. How do you recover? Bro, I'll tell you the fucking easiest way to recover from fucking anything, bro. Whether you fucking hurt yourself, if the inflammation in your body is fucking down, bro, that means you can recover. The reason why it takes everyone so fucking long to heal from shit is because your body's so fucking inflamed all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So think about this, right? You wanna have more hours in the day. Guys, the only reason why we need fucking sleep is because our body needs to recover. So if you're less inflamed, it means you don't have to sleep as long.
Correct. And you recover a lot faster, and you don't need to sleep as much.
Exactly, bro. Here, talk about fasting.
Let me get into fasting real quick. I want to address a question that I saw. All right, so guys, let's see. This guy, Burn the Stony, he says, tore the ligaments on my shoulder while fighting. Any advice for recovery? All right, guys, let me address shoulders, right?
Oh, I know.
Some of the people I looked up to in the fitness industry, Lazar Angelov, Calvin Von Lager, people that you're like, damn, bro, like these guys have reached the pinnacle of fitness and physique. But then you realize what they're actually taking, how long they're spending in the gym, and realizing that attaining that physique, bro, is going to be a lot harder than people think. And then you realize, then they start getting injuries in like their shoulder. Why? They're doing obnoxious amounts of weight because they only focus on what? The muscle. They don't realize they got tendons, ligaments, nerves that they also have to strengthen. Yeah, bro. If not, you get screwed. And they got screwed, bro. And then Lazar's trying to make a comeback now. So the importance, like, what would I do if I had some sort of pain? I'm going to drop some free alpha for everybody here. Yeah. To address the pain, I would create an ointment made out of arnica cream. Look at the properties of arnica. It's a flower, absolutely insane. Then what would I do? I would add a few drops of lavender oil. Why? Because lavender oil, what it does is it eases and it smooths the muscle tension, right? Then what do you want to do? Then you also want to potentially put other essential oils that have different benefits. What? Some of them warm up your skin. So what happens when the skin warms up? Blood flow goes there. So you're creating this compound effect. And that's when you start getting into biohacking, because you understand how plants work, how your body tends to react to them at a macro level in terms of like most of the population. Of course, there's people that have anomalies, but that's what I would suggest. I would put that arnica cream with lavender oil and potentially some, I would just do lavender oil for now.
Hey, but bro, can I mention on that?
And then one last thing, Calvin, give me 1 second. And the last thing I would suggest is start intaking collagen.
Yes.
40 to 50 grams every day. How can you take your collagen? Only do it organically. So you can either do it through great products. For example, this, I have a powder right here. It's collagen peptides. I took this on a fast, right? Collagen's fantastic for you. So calculate 40 to 50 grams. After 6 months, bro, if you start applying arnica cream, you start taking that supplement of collagen, 30 to 40 grams. You can do it with bone broth, a fantastic alternative for collagen. Great jello, healthy jello, not bullshit jello. So the goal is to high intake of collagen, 40 to 50 grams every day for 6 months, arnica cream, and then start focusing on movement with your shoulder, not lifting weights, not trying to get a fucking massive shoulder, right? Because you're skipping the process, motherfucker.
I don't even fucking lift shoulder. I don't even do shoulder.
Bro, yeah, bro, that's what people don't understand. Like, you can strengthen your body with calisthenics, with bands, with low weights, bro. Like, I got fucking shredded at home, bro. I didn't go to the gym, bro. The gym, I suggest people hit in the gym once you've stabilized and you've become a certain kind of person in terms of your physique. Like you have a certain kind of strength. It's just not, oh, I can lift heavy chest. You know how many guys I see doing squats like 500 pounds, but they can't do a sissy squat or pistol squat or can't split or can't touch their toes? Fuck that, bro.
Hey, bro.
What are you doing? Is it to just impress other people, or is this is like a dick show? We might as well. Everybody should walk naked around the gym and show their dicks. If there's a cock fest, people trying to compare dicks here.
Do you think what you mentioned about the arnica cream? Most people, here's the thing. Most people are looking for, they're asking questions, looking for a short-term fix. Bro, tell them this shit won't be effective if they don't get the fundamentals right and put their body in a place to heal.
Correct. It's only a patch. It's only a natural patch to alleviate the pain.
Your body is in the perfect state regardless, bro. Because you've actually changed your composition, how you operate.
Correct. But here's what people don't understand, bro. It's a process, right? Like sometimes I'm pushing myself really hard in my shoulders and I start feeling a little tweak. So what do? Do I keep pushing because I'm going to get massive shoulders? No. I understand the process, understand where my body's at. I realized, okay, maybe tomorrow I need to focus more on dynamic stretching, calisthenics, and just fortify my shoulder a little bit more. So in 2 weeks, I can come back to this bitch and conquer the quest and actually lift heavy, right? People don't use their brain, bro.
So some guy said, is there a picture of Mr. Belmar fat?
Fat? Yes, there is. It's gonna come out soon. Everybody's gonna see it, bro.
I could not believe.
And you know what's the best part, bro? You know what's the best part? People think it's all about getting shredded. It's about optimizing your machinery, bro. Like the way you're operating, and then the face glow. There's so much shit, bro. There's so many benefits as to why you want to be a fucking anime character.
If you guys seen where Nate was at, I couldn't believe it when I first fucking met him, bro. When I could fucking see, when Nate showed me.
Oh yeah, Callum, you saw it, bro. You saw it.
Yeah, bro. People when you see where Nate was, people think, oh, Nate's just gifted. It was naturally has the body, bro. If you seen where fucking Nate was, bro.
Bro, you'd be like, no chance, bro. You know the amount of people I told him I was gonna get shredded and laughed at me, bro? Like I had to picture myself shredded, bro, and fucking grinded, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And people don't understand, bro. Like I wasn't going to gym 24/7, bro. Like I was running a Web 2 and a Web 3 business, bro. I was waking up at 5 a.m. and I would only work out every day 50 minutes, bro, and then skip a day. And the next day, instead of working out, I would focus on stretching, mobility. Why? Because I don't want to just get strong. Like I want to build my machinery to be the most optimized it can for longevity, bro.
Could you always do the splits?
No, bro. I could barely touch my knees 6 months ago, bro. No, 7 months ago. I could barely touch my knees, bro. And Josh is there. Like there's videos, bro. I was fat fuck, bro, full of inflammation. And I'm like, no, dude, I'm gonna change my machinery. When I realized at a macro level how the world operates in terms of food distribution, who controls it, how the soil has immensely decreased over generations. That's when you start tapping into biohacking. You're like, okay, how the fuck can I become the most optimized human being on the planet? Basically a walking Bugatti, bro.
You know what the crazy thing, you know what the crazy thing is as well? When I set out on this goal, which the goal wasn't to get in good shape, bro. It was, as you said, to improve my mental performance as well as my physical to impact my business.
Correct.
Getting in good shape and doing this was a byproduct. That was secondary. That wasn't even the fucking goal, bro.
100%, bro. If that would have been the goal, it would have been too shallow. Why? Because once I achieved a certain physique that I thought or deemed this is good, I would have plateaued. But the goal wasn't my physique. I wouldn't look at myself and be like, damn, I need to look more shredded. No, motherfucker. I'd be like, bro, I'm feeling a little bit tired. Like, how can I optimize? And before you know it, bro, you're fucking Bruce Wayne, bro.
How the fuck do I go about doing the splits, bro? That's one thing I need to fucking learn how to do.
Oh, I got you. So, guys, this is what I learned, right? So when you're running a business and you're an entrepreneur, it's very hard to be like, okay, I'm going to develop muscle. I want to lose fat. I want to be flexible. Like, you're tackling a lot of pillars in the space of fitness, right? So what I did is I used my brain and I'm like, okay, between my sets and my workouts, I have anywhere from 30 seconds to minute and 30 seconds before my next workout. What do I do in the meantime? Do I sit down and look at girls on Instagram and like their comments and stalk them or swipe girls on Tinder? No, I do dynamic stretching. So I focus on stretching 30 seconds to a minute between workouts, and it compounds. People don't understand that a small thing over time compounds.
Consistency compounds.
You go to these prehistoric buildings, bro, and you see the stairs and they're dented in. Why? Because shit compounds. People have walked those stairs a lot of times. Same thing with flexible. So what did I do? I got the most bang out of my buck. So I'm like, if I'm training 30 minutes, I'm going to get the most of it. I'm not going to bitch around. I'm not going to talk to people. I'm in, I'm out. I have a mission. You do
And
that for 6 months, bro, you'll do splits. That's the truth.
I want people to realize as well. What's your thoughts on this? So, guys, what I noticed, what a lot of people do is when you eat, and Luke mentioned this the other day, when you eat and you get full and then that fullness goes away, what's the first thing everyone fucking does once they get hungry, bro? Talk about that. What's the first thing when you get hungry, the first thing you do is you go fucking eat more.
Yeah.
You never give your digestive system a fucking break.
Correct.
That's fucking very important, bro.
That's very important. So it's very interesting because yesterday I ran a question presented itself, which made me shift my perspective on biohacking in terms of morning optimization. Most people are like, yo, Nate, how can I wake up with energy? That's not the right question. The right question should be is first analyzing the world at a macro level, understanding that life is just cycles. It's circles. It's night and day and night, night and day. So it is what you do the night before, prepping yourself and setting yourself up for failure or for success. The night before, if you watch porn and you're fapping, it's 2 a.m, you're drinking beer, and you're going to feel like shit, and you set yourself up for failure the next day. Now, if you're diligent and you did the right thing, so what happens, guys? It's the discipline. It's the discipline reward. You're always gonna pay something. Nothing comes for free, and you're always gonna reap something, either good or bad.
Yeah, where do you think the most people go wrong? Why can't people
people are addicted to habitualization. Basically, they associate habits that they absolutely love, depend on, are not like fully addicted to. They just love the dopamine hits. Addiction via the dictionary is something that your body absolutely craves. For example, if I were to smoke a lot of nicotine and I stop smoking and I have convulsions or a seizure, that means my body is addicted to nicotine because I had a chemical reaction without it. But people, if you don't watch porn, you're not going to be like, but that's habitualization. That's you liking the dopamine rushes that you get from watching porn.
The crazy thing is, most people don't see this as an addiction because the very first thing that you said, you got to raise your awareness levels to understand that everything in this life is by design. So when you walk into the supermarket, bro, that shit's not the most of that shit you see first when you first walk in, bro. That's there because that's addicted. Like that's placed there because to get you fucking addicted, bro.
Guys, can I cheat you? Like, can I teach you a philosophy? It's called the philosophy of cleaning your pantry, right? So the hardest way to lose weight is if you have shitty food in the house, no matter what. Why? Because when you don't have enough money, you justify reasons as to why you want to eat the food because it's just sitting there. You don't want to waste it. So of course you don't want to waste food because there's people are dying in Africa. So what do? You don't buy it. So you have to be the strongest when you go to the grocery store. Go with a homie. Go with somebody. Be accountable. And then when you bring it to the house, that's all you eat, bro. But if you have all that shit in the house, guaranteed you'll eat it, bro. And I'm talking from personal experience.
Some guy said, I was like this. Some guy said, Cal Roach biceps.
Yeah, bro. Guys, I'm telling you, Callum is super, super shredded. Guys, Callum has an insane six-pack.
We done some good workouts in Albania. That was
bro. We got some hell, bro. And you know what we're gonna do when we go to Thailand, bro? We're gonna get hella content, bro.
Yeah, bro. That but I think what you're doing, Nate. I think there's so many fucking people who need to know this shit because I'm not gonna lie, guys. People who are just listening. Since I fucking changed the way my body is, bro, I make so much more money.
Yeah, tell them about the Capital Club event, bro, so people believe. Because people don't believe, bro. They think we're a glitch in the matrix, but we're a smart glitch in the matrix.
No, bro, you gotta. Number one is you gotta fucking get rid of all the negative shit from your life, whether that's food or people. And you gotta start. It's like food, bro. You gotta start adding the right stuff, whether it's the right people, the right networks, the right routines, the right habits. It's all gotta be fucking the right stuff. I know the guys. I actually never knew Nate up until I've been following Nate for a while. I knew Luke since 2019. But then when I fucking went to Capital Club, bro, even the stuff that I learned, Nate showed me so much fucking stuff. Bro, yeah. It's only been 2.5 weeks since I've got back from the event, bro.
And you've implemented it and you look crazy, bro. I already see the difference, bro. I see the difference between your physique at the event and your physique now. You've totally changed it in a couple weeks.
What way are you structuring? I'm guessing you're dropping the PDF soon, bro. So like people listening, because people want to be able to do this shit. I was in a position where me and you didn't really know each other at the time, so I had to figure a lot of shit out. Like you guys gave me empowerment, I had to figure it out. But these guys want to shortcut the learning curve. How are they gonna do it with this PDF, bro?
Guys, so all it is, right? And I broke it down for some gentleman that came to last night's event for Capital Club, was the following. And I realized just people came up, approached to me like, dude, honestly, bro, I've been blowing up in the last, like couple days after, bro. Like I'm telling you, I check my DMs. It's like 300 DMs every day. Like I stopped checking DMs, bro.
Have you got the video of the one where you showed me of when the girl is like this?
Bro, dude, wait till you see the content, bro. The content's fire, bro.
Bro, have you got that video? People need to see that shit. That was so, because people say, oh, like women aren't.
Oh, women do care, bro. I have videos, bro, of chicks simping like nobody's business. It's hilarious.
Yeah, bro, you should pull that shit up, bro.
I will. I'll upload it to TikTok. I'm trying to see if I can upload it.
What's your game plan for today, bro? You doing anything?
Yo, guys. So yeah, basically, I was just wanting to go live, talk to people about biohacking. Now that we've talked a little bit, Callum, let's open it up for people. Let's see questions. Let's answer questions. Let's do that for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna bounce because I've been important.
Yeah, because to be honest, bro, I think people need to make the most of these fucking lives and ask good questions, because the fucking bro, this shit will change your fucking life.
And you know how it changes your life, bro? It changes your life if you understand the value in it and then you tap into it with the right questions. Somebody could come up to me and ask me, Nate, what's your favorite anime character? Or Nate, what is the key mineral that you take in order to get more energy in the morning? It's all up to you, motherfucker. You just have to ask the right question.
All right, we got some questions coming in.
Yeah. Will the PDF be available for everybody? Yes. What are good books for nutrition? Honestly, I don't have any right now. Mine, for sure.
I've got a good book.
Tell them.
Read Super Fuel by Dr. James Antonio. Super Fuel by Dr. James. You'll find it on Google. Read that book. Very good.
All right, guys. So David Gonzalez Yo-Yo asked me, thoughts on pre-workout. Is it a big no-no or good? Let's address this, right? So what is pre-workout? It's supposed to give you energy. A lot of you are lacking energy because you have a terrible nutrition. So maybe if you change it, you wouldn't be dependent on pre-workouts. Speaking from personal experience, because I used to drink 3 to 4 energy drinks a day and do the whole C4 and all the bullshit. It had me I was cooked out on that shit. Long story short, it's not good for you. Great alternatives for pre-workout are, what I would suggest is there's organic pre-workout. It's like beet fruit powder. Other spices is super good. I would suggest that. Or always doing an espresso shot of organic coffee and then some Himalayan salt for electrolytes so you don't pass out. That's a great pre-workout.
Some guy said, what age are both of you guys?
What?
Some guy said, what age are you guys?
Oh, dude, I don't tell people my age, bro.
He didn't even fucking tell me his age, so he's not going to tell you guys.
Yeah. I'm younger than I look. That's for sure.
When I was at the event, I was like,
I
was trying to do the maths. I was figuring out like everybody's ages. Like I was like, okay, so Nate's older than Luke. Luke is this age. So I've got a ballpark, but I won't say.
Okay, fuego. Yeah, you do then have a ballpark. I mean, I've told some people.
What foods do you get from the grocery store? Okay, that's a good one.
Great. That's actually good. That's fantastic. So if I were to go to a typical grocery store and I'm traveling, what do I focus on? So if I'm not lactose intolerant, what I would love to do in an ideal situation is get some sort of Greek yogurt that's unpasteurized or some milk. Combine it potentially with, if they have light gluten-free organic cereal. Why? Because I think you can, if you're depending on your cycle, either cutting completely gluten and carbs for a while or reducing it to 150 grams per day or 200 grams per day. But I think having that as a vitality bowl is really good because it gives you a little bit of glucose if your body's still trying to make the transition. But it's also not super heavy on your stomach to where you eat food for lunch and you feel like taking a nap. So it's very refreshing and you get a lot of antioxidants, minerals, proteins, like flavonoids, like you name it, you get it with a vitality bowl.
Some guy, all things fresh, said, how much rest does someone need each night to optimize their day?
Let me tell you, when I was getting shredded, bro, I was waking up at between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. And I was going to sleep between 12:30 and 2 a.m. because I was running a business, bro. Running multiple business, had a lot of employees, talking to a lot of people, had to get shredded. And you know what, bro? I would probably had better results if I wasn't running a business. But I'm an entrepreneur, bro. I can't be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think rest.
I'm not addicted to shit, bro.
Rest for this guy who's asking. Rest is all dependent on how fucked up your body is, bro.
You have to listen to your body, bro.
Yeah, bro. And if you're putting the wrong shit in, bro, you're gonna need. If me and
All
you
right,
were competing against each other, bro, like
yo,
not
can I give
eliminate.
everybody an example of what I would do? Because people ask me what I do. I do cycling, right? So hypothetically speaking, let's say I'm trying to put mass weight, right? I'm doing high intakes of protein and some decent amount of healthy fats. And what do I focus on? I focus on like heavy weights, explosion, and potentially dynamic stretching. And I go heavy on that for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. My body feels great. I'm like, Nate, you can do this. Fire. And then I start feeling tired. Do I keep pushing myself like an idiot? No. I stop. I reassess the situation. I check out my stomach. I'm like, yo, my stomach is actually feeling a little bit bloated. Why? Because I had a high intake of meat. Even though I try to bypass it or mitigate the process of free radicals through like cooking the meat, I was still felt bloated. So what do? I do a fast. I do a
Yeah,
fast and I focus on high intake of nutritional value at a zero calorie deficit, right?
bro. Tell people about the what about the powers of fasting. Like everyone, people say, oh, intermittent fasting, it's cap, all this shit, bro. I do like 18-6. That's what I roughly do, every day. I know it's nothing major, but like 18
Yeah.
hours fasted, 6 hour eating window. But bro, tell people like the benefits of fasting. Most people have like they're
All
like,
right.
oh, why the fuck would you starve yourself?
So first of all, I'm gonna tell most people aren't ready to fast. That's the truth. Biologically speaking, how they program themselves, they're gonna have a bad time if they fast. That's just the truth, and I say from personal experience. Second thing, I'm gonna only leave at people asking me why is it important to fast, and I'm gonna say one story, and we'll keep it at that because that's a long topic.
Yeah.
There was a man who had a 4-inch tumor in his stomach. Went to the doctor. The doctor told him, because he's a very good doctor, and he's not indoctrinated by the system at all,
Don't get
right?
banned, bro. That's what I'm
And
gonna
he told
censor you,
him, you
bro.
have 2 weeks to live. So what did the guy do? Did he bitch around? Did he complain? Did he say, oh, my life is doomed. I have got 2 weeks. No. He became resourceful. He's like, okay, you know what? I am my own doctor. I need to take care of myself. So what do? High intakes of nutritional value, fasting. He fasted for 21 days. I have a friend who lost a lot of weight, and he's done 21 days as well. The guy went to check his tumor. His tumor is completely gone. He went to the doctor. The doctor said it was a miracle. It wasn't a miracle, motherfucker.
No, because bro, when you go to the fucking doctors, bro, they suppress things. They don't actually solve the issue.
Bro, they got agendas. Every time they sell you something, they make money. It's a business,
No,
motherfucker. Welcome
bro,
to
and
the Matrix, bro.
the first step, I can tell all guys the sauce as well because you guys taught me this, bro. The first step to fucking winning at the game is you got to understand how the game is played and the role that you play in it right now. And
Correct.
once you're aware of how the game is played and what it takes to win, bro, it's not about fitness. It's not about fucking making money, bro. When you look at it from outside of the box, you're like, holy shit, these guys are
Yeah.
playing me. I got to figure out how to win, and you got to give yourself the best fucking chance. Here, some guy said, "Do you drink alcohol, mate?"
So my take on alcohol. Yesterday, let's address this because we have 148 people watching. Let's address alcohol. So I'm going to be 100% honest. I shredded in less than 7 months. That's the truth. Because January, February, March, I was in Croatia with Luke. I was working out. I have pictures. My physique wasn't that good because it was just working out. And it was like 1 hour workouts at the gym. It was kind of shitty. Long story short, I had a trashy diet. My physique looked completely different than when I went to Puerto Rico. When I arrived to Puerto Rico, that's when I went heavy into biohacking. I'm like, okay, I'm going all in. So it was less months. So that's just to clarify. What was the question? I totally
I've
like
said,
sidetracked.
about, do you drink alcohol?
Oh, alcohol, perfect. So I was drinking a lot of alcohol, mimosas in fucking Croatia and everything. So alcohol was affecting me, and I knew it, but I like didn't care, and then I completely stopped. Why, guys? Let's just realistically be speaking, right? So we are vessels. We are spirits in a human body. Our body is made up of organs, right? People don't understand that you die, right? Like you perish. You leave this planet forever once your weakest link fails. If
Yeah,
your kidney fails, you will die. If your
bro.
heart fails, you will die.
Bro,
If your brain fails, you will die. So ethanol and alcohol is poisonous to the kidney and to other very important organs in the body. So that's my take on alcohol. Do I drink sometimes very expensive champagne when it is topped with high individual people? Yes, but I try to avoid alcohol as much as possible.
Yeah, bro. And another thing is, some guy mentioned about like cooking. What do you cook in? I think this is really important, bro. It's not just the foods you eat; it's how you fucking prepare them and what you cook in. Because you could be fucking putting all these fucking seed oils, this linoleic acid, this so-called vegetable oil, bro. You know,
Yeah,
fucking vegetable oils. Vegetable oils, for people who don't know, they're not actually made from fucking vegetables, bro. It's not
bro, it's
broccoli
not.
oil. It's not vegetable. These are mechanically processed seed oils. It takes millions of dollars to fucking compress this shit in a factory. This shit is not natural, bro. You gotta have, and these fats are these oils are highly unstable. So polyunsaturated fats, which is these supposedly heart healthy vegetable oils,
Yeah,
when they're sitting on the fucking shelves, bro, under these fucking fluorescent lights, these polyunsaturated fats are so unstable with their chemical compounds that they oxidize. Okay, so when people consume these fucking seed oils, bro, the oxidization, people don't realize. You know when fucking iron, it rusts. That shit happens in your fucking bloodstream, bro.
correct.
Yeah, coconut oil is
So,
good.
so do you say that the oxidation causes oxidative stress in the body as a
So
byproduct of
so
intaking it?
so of course. So what happens is the these polyunsaturated. The word polyunsaturated actually comes because it has two carbon atoms, and it means they're very unstable, and they get damaged so easily by light and heat. So if you have like fucking vegetable oils, which you shouldn't be eating that shit anyway, which is a story for a different day, but the actual compounds, they're so easily damaged. What they do is they create these things called fucking they're like low, it's either HDL particles or LDL particles
Mm.
that oxidize in your bloodstream. But here's the reason why everyone takes them. So when you take vegetable oils, they reduce a thing called LDL cholesterol, which people say if your LDL cholesterol is low, therefore you're at lower risk for coronary heart disease and
Mm.
all these big chronic illnesses. But here's the thing: nowadays, what they don't tell you is that the real risk indicator for heart disease is not the level of your cholesterol, bro. My cholesterol is probably fucking high as
It's
fuck.
bullshit, bro. It's
Yeah, bro.
such bullshit. The
Bro, I
metrics
don't.
are skewed, bro. They do it on
Yeah,
purpose.
and what happens is when you have vegetable oils, it goes into your fucking body, it oxidizes and it turns into these big particles when they're oxidized, and they penetrate your artery walls. They actually penetrate it, and
Crazy, bro.
the damage to your artery walls is actually a bigger risk indicator for heart disease than cholesterol itself. But they don't
I
tell you this
agree.
shit.
I
Oh, it's
know.
crazy. So if anyone's
It's
listening,
bullshit.
I only cook
Welcome to
my
the food
fucking
matrix.
I fucking
Yo,
only I only cook my food in butter, extra virgin olive oil, real extra virgin olive oil. Don't buy no fake shit.
bro,
Or
can I bless you with something?
go.
So I've been doing research, guys. People ask me about olive oil. What are my takes on olive oil? I think olive oil is a fantastic source. I think, for example, I would take sometimes a shot when I'm fasting of olive oil, pure raw olive oil, and I'll drink it before I eat. People see me at restaurants. I'll take a shot. Very good for you. Um, Now, if you heat it and you cook with it, it is not good for you at all. You should highly avoid it, in my opinion. What I would do is I would do coconut oil, or I would cook with bone broth or ramen broth, or butter, or organic non-pasture
Let me
ghee.
let, let me give people the science on what you just said as well. The reason why you cook in saturated fats, which is coconut oil and butter, is because saturated fats have less carbon compounds, and they're very stable.
Hmm.
Monounsaturated fats, and you've got poly. Poly are the ones like the vegetable oils
Yeah.
that
All
they
the
damage.
good stuff,
Yeah.
all the
Oh,
good stuff that they funnel, that throw at us with billions of dollars.
yeah, bro. This shit damages so easily. So that's why it's more important to cook in saturated fats, because they're more solid. They don't damage. So but the one thing that I will say about olive oil, which is why sometimes I do cook in it, and
Hmm.
just my take on that is because olive oil has a high levels of these things called polyphenols, which
Hmm.
actually protect them
Yeah.
compared to most from the studies I've done. But bro, seed oils, vegetable oils, all that
But wait,
shit.
wait, wait, wait. The whole polyphenols, is that only activated when olive oil is exposed to high temperatures of heat?
Yeah. So the polyphenols in olive oil, um, it doesn't get easily as damaged and oxidized because of the levels that it has compared to others. From my
I guess I'm gonna have
research.
to do more research on it.
No, but bro, it is because it falls into that category. This was just one thing. I've only seen one study on this. This guy is a cardiovascular research scientist. It's really interesting stuff. But here, let me give the guys one more bit of sauce before I know you gotta go. So, guys,
Yeah.
one thing that you gotta make sure is you gotta make sure if you live like in the western part of the world, you gotta be getting high levels of omega-3. Okay. But let me tell you something. If you guys are all taking omega-3 supplements, there's this thing called omega-6, which basically works in the opposite way. And if you have very high levels of omega-6, omega-3 doesn't work. So essentially, for me to explain this to you guys, because you got to remember, omega-3 is important for prevention of the big four, right? Cancer, coronary heart disease, Alzheimer's, and fucking, I don't know what the fucking other one is,
So
right?
basically, guys, you are preventing right now your future self. Like your future self could be completely fucked, but you
Bro,
could prevent it right now.
this is not just fucking getting in good shape. This is anti-aging. We want to prevent fucking people talk
Bro,
about cures for
if people knew how old I was, people would freak out, bro.
people think, oh, cures for cancer, bro. They don't tell you you can fucking stop cancer with what I'm about to say. Okay, so what? Someone's gonna fucking like quote me on that shit. Right? I'm gonna get sued or something. So omega-3, what it does is, bro, it helps with your brain activity, your nerves, and prevention of your chronic illnesses, right? Your everything, right? It's like the fucking, it's it's like the key. When we evolved in the Paleolithic times, the omega-3 to omega-6 ratio was 1 to 1. So every one omega-3 we had one omega-6. In the Western world today, in America, the omega ratio is 30 to 1 or 25 to 30 to 1. Okay, and how this works is, it's like, think of it like an inferno, a blazing inferno. Okay, let's say there's a town on fire. The fire is the omega-6. The omega-3 is the fireman. The imbalance in today's society is the equivalent of the fireman trying to put out the fire with cups of water. It's no matter how much water you throw on it, it's not going to work. So what you've got to do is you've got to make sure the foods that you eat are high in omega-3 and they're low in omega-6. What is that? So
that's sauce right there, bro.
Right?
I agree 100% with that.
So what they need to eat, the things that have the highest levels of omega-3 is anything organic red meat, fish, dairy, it all, like anything that's, you got to be going organic. The thing that has, so you should just Google this shit. I don't have time to give everyone the sauce now. But what to do is Google foods and then write in omega-6, omega-3 ratio, and you'll see the comparison, bro. And just let me tell the people, the reason why you want to stay away from seed oils and vegetable oils is because they're fucking loaded with omega-6. You want to know the ratios? You want to know the ratios?
Yo, can I say something that's hilariously ironic? Is the fact that it's if people understand frequencies, right? There's frequencies going on, and once you can understand at a macro level what frequencies are, how they operate. For example, there's frequencies and numbers. The fact that it's omega-6 is fucking hilarious. Like, it's not a coincidence, bro. People don't understand. Like, the fact that the government told everybody you have to be 6 feet away from each other, not 7, not 5.5, because of course if it was 7, it would be too far from COVID. So it has to be 6. Dude, it's hilarious.
The thing is about these seed oils, this is what everyone goes for, the fat-free, heart-healthy options, bro. You know what they don't fucking tell you is, all these fat-free, all this shit, these are loaded with vegetable oils that are so high in omega-6, which is a polyunsaturated fat, that what happens is when you take all this shit, bro, it cancels out any work that omega-3 does, and you're fucked, bro. Why do you think, mate, right? There's so much rise in chronic illness over the last 70 years, bro.
Bro, it's insane, bro. It's literally unheard of. Like, people 100 years ago would have never fathomed in a million years.
Bro, you know how people say, oh, well, people died in the 1920s. You know how most people died 100 years ago? Let me tell people. The reason why most people died 100 years ago was not from the illnesses we had today. It was from infectious disease. That's how people died back then, bro, when they got fucking shit like TB and stuff that actually came and killed them like the plague. That's the shit that killed people. It wasn't this bullshit today. It wasn't people like, bro, this shit didn't exist. You know
Bro,
how
bro, bro,
you know,
can I say something? Can I say something?
go,
Like,
go, go, go.
dude, you wouldn't have survived if you're one of these guys in America in the little, I don't want to bash people, but it's not a healthy state of condition to be in. So I'm going to bring it to awareness. But the people that carry the little carts in Walmart to carry themselves around, they wouldn't have survived. 50 years ago, that deer would have ran real quick, bro. Real
Yes.
quick.
Bro, this is the crazy thing. And you know, I just want to let everybody know the reason why everybody does this is because you gotta go. Your audio is gone. Your audio is gone, bro. I got you. I got you.
I have to
No.
head out, gentlemen. It was good. This was the first session of Biohacking 101. Callum, thanks for joining, bro. I'll
Hey,
shout
bro,
you out.
you gotta hop on one of my lives because I gotta get my network. You gotta talk to my network on this shit, bro.
Okay, fine. We'll just send me a DM and we'll figure it
We'll
out.
plan it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll plan that in, bro.
All right, guys. So this
See you guys.
video and these tips will be up for 48 hours, then I'll delete it.
All right, chat soon, brother.
Peace, bro.